So basically I only have this 10 acres right here to hunt, and this is mainly just open pasture. There's a small section of woods here, but that's not really huntable. So my main focus is right here. It's about 2 acres of woods. So basically how I'm hunting this is, if you look at the surrounding area over here, most of my deer are living over here. They're bedding in here somewhere, and the way that I've been able to bring them in here is food. So that's basically the only thing that I can give them that they don't have out here. They've got all the cover, I don't have cover. So I've got my food block right here. I've got a feeder in here. So if I can keep my scent out of this area, I'm usually pretty good, because the deer are not just going to be hanging out here in this field, especially during daylight. So my wind is this way or this way, and I've got my stand right here. So as long as I have that wind blowing right along the edge of these woods, I'm going to be alright. So my access is either just going to be walking up along this fence line here and then just cutting across this field into here, or I can drive a tractor or something and just park out here somewhere, or maybe even over here and just walk along this fence line and get right in my stand. So I've got pretty good access, and we usually don't see very many bucks out here until November, December. November during the rut, and December when they're out really looking for food. And we've had some really good bucks that show up just coming through. So there is some pretty good potential. So we'll see. I mean, there's not just tons of daylight pictures of big bucks, but we've had some pretty good deer come through here. So we'll see what happens. Let's get out there and look at it. So I'm out here on this little 10 acres now, and as you can see, this out here is just wide open pasture. And this here is the strip of woods that I was showing you guys. And it's just long and narrow. It's probably 50 to 75 yards in, and then it's the fence line. But the good thing is, the surrounding property on that side is pretty much all thick cover. The goal is to try to kill a mature buck on this little 10 acres. And it's definitely possible. There's been a lot of bucks that just cruise through here, mainly during November and December. November during the rut, and December just looking for food. I think it's possible. I'm going to show you guys my stand setup, the wind directions, and how I'm going to get in and out. So let's get up there and take a look at that. Alright, so I'm right here by my stand, and I've got a path cleared right to my stand. I'll probably rake this out even more once it gets closer to deer season, just to make it as quiet as possible. But like I said, the wind is blowing either from the south to the north or north to the south. So as long as I keep my scent out of that area and that surrounding property over there, I should be okay. And my wind is going to be just pushing right down the edge of these woods, and all my scent going that way too. Like I said, there's not going to be too many deer out in this field, so it should work out pretty good. So as you can see, I got this ladder right here, and if I can find a good tree and I have an extra ladder stand, I'll put that up just as my steps, and then I'll usually just hang a hang-on stand off in the right spot where I want it. But it makes it safe, or a lot safer, and a lot easier to get in and out. So, and the reason I have it right on this food plot is basically There's nowhere else I can put it. I can't back up and try to catch these deer coming in on trails or anything like that. So, I mean, it could get a little bit risky, I guess you could say, if there's deer in the plot. But it's just a chance I'll have to take. And I could have somebody come out here and get me maybe if there's deer in the food plot and have them spook them off. But so that's basically my plan for hunting this small little property. Got fairly good access. I'm trying to put food on it because that's mainly what is messing around on the surrounding properties. And now you just have to hope the deer cooperate. I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to be hunting this small little property. It's extremely small. I don't know if there's too many people hunting this small of acreage, but you just gotta do with what you have. So that is my plan. So until next time, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.